You know, I'll tell both you and Mr. Denham this. On a trip that I made to California, I spent 3 days along the corridor, primarily in Fresno, but in the Central Valley, and I met with some farmers. And as a former member of Congress, I was stunned at the way that they had been treated by the previous people that were in place. Treated very shabbily, treated very arrogantly. And Dan was in that meeting, and Dan and I made a commitment to these farmers, and we met with some small business people in Fresno who had also been treated shabbily. And I don't blame them for being against this project. But we told them we would make it right for them, that we listened to them. Dan has gone back and listened to them, and we're trying to work with these people who've spent their whole lives in agriculture, whose farms have been in their families for 100 years, and who've been treated very shabbily by people in government. We made a commitment, and I think Dan has followed through on that. And so I experienced the hard feelings. I don't know if some of those are your constituents or not, Mr. Denham, but I know this. These people in California were not treated right. And I don't blame them one bit for feeling the way they do about this project. We've got to get them back, and we're working on doing that. I don't know if we will or not, but we're going to work on it. We need to do a lot better when it comes to the people along this corridor.
Will the young lady yield?
Yes, I yield to my friend.
I would just say that you're 100% correct. When this was sold to the voters of California, back when it was a proposition, I would say they did a very, very good job of going out and doing a lot of outreach to farmers throughout the Central Valley and getting a lot of actual support for the project at the time. And then there were changes that happened within the authority, and they went out and burnt a lot of those bridges, lost a lot of those relationships, and it's going to be a difficult road to get them back on and supportive, but it's something that I would look forward to engaging with your office on, because I quite frankly, you will have a hard time getting my support if we can't rectify things for those farmers that feel like they're going to lose their farms in this process. I yield back. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.